Welcome to the Jaron Jarvis channel. I am Jaron Jarvis. Today, I would like to introduce to you, The Lies I Tell, Part 2. The Lies I Tell, Part 2. Most of you may be wondering, how can this young daughter do something so sinister? Firstly, I'm 17. I'm not all that young. It's simple. I would spare you the gory details, but that is exactly what you came here for. I'm a monster, as simple as that. I even admitted it on the radio. Before I explain the how, I must start with the why. I didn't lie when I said my father would never hurt someone, but he was the most vicious person I knew besides myself, of course. Without a single drop of alcohol in his system, he would still beat my mother, and sometimes my sister. Oh no, but never me. You see, my father and I are very much alike. We both believe that the earth is no place for the weak. When he would beat my sister, she'd scream. She would beg for me or my mother to help. She'd even cry. My mom would always try to run to the rescue. That's when he would start to hit Janice, or kick. Sometimes he would even go to torturous levels. He would make her kneel on dry rice or sea salt with open wounds on her knees. And why did Gary never beat me? Well, I laughed. I smiled. I thought it was always exactly what my mom and sister deserved. My father, Gary, would praise me. Sometimes he let me help him. One time he even let me hit my sister with raw bamboo. She hated it, so I loved it. So no, to me, my father was never abusive. All he ever wanted was for us to be strong. One morning he asked me to make him proud, with a great surprise. So I did just that. I started cleaning the whole house. Except I'd leave my own fingerprints in normal places. Nothing out of the ordinary. Then while my mother was taking her routine nap in the middle of the day, I knew it was time for make Daddy proud. I stretched out trash bags all around my mother and the floor. I slipped on my dad's yard clothes. I didn't bother wearing a mask. I wanted to see Janice's eyes. And I really wanted her to see mine. I straddled my mother's sleeping body. I took my daddy's carving knife and I slowly drug it into Janice's belly. I knew she had a baby in there. I wanted the baby to be strong like me and Daddy. But I knew it wouldn't. I plunged into my mother as hard as I could. She woke up so quickly. I jumped. Sophie, she gasped. Why hurry? And I hold the pillow over her face as hard as I could. She struggled for a moment but she went still, and I keep the pillow still. Hard, keeping all flow of oxygen away from her. I knew she just went still to trick me into thinking she was dead. She's weak, but she is also smart. I give up on the pillow, and I wring her neck with my hands that are clothed in my father's gloves. I twist and hold on her neck like a washcloth, until I see all the blood drain from her face. She turns a pale white. I take that same knife, and I continue to destroy her body. Stab after stab, I can see her body get limper and limper. And like that she was completely gone. She was pretty like this. At peace, I wanted to keep staring at her, but I knew Daddy would want to be the one to find her like this. I hear the front door close, and by the sound of the steps I could tell it was Daddy. I hide in the closet and wait, and wait. He walks in, but the face he makes. He doesn't seem proud. H just looks surprised. But not a happy surprise. No, no, he stutters. Janice. Him yelling at me put shivers down my spine. He's yelled at me before, but never with an angry tone. He was hurt. I could see his eyes fill with tears from where I was hiding in the closet. I step out slowly but surely. What have you done? He whimpers. You told me to make you proud. I thought you thought. You thought this would make me happy? Are you crazy? He growls. Crazy. Something about that word irked me. I'm not crazy. Why do people keep calling me crazy? I am not crazy. Daddy? Are you crying? I whisper. He's weak. He showed me how weak he is. You're weak. I knew what I had to do. I knew that he would want me to rid the earth of weak people. So, I did exactly what he'd want. I made him disappear. You see, Daddy, you always taught me to be a strong girl, but you aren't strong anymore. Maybe you were never strong after all. An evil grin stretched across my face. No, Sophie. It's okay, see? He wiped away his tears. I'm strong. Let me help you clean this up before your sister gets home. I shook my head. No, I saw how weak you truly are. You can't handle this, Daddy. I gripped the knife tightly, getting ready to lunge after him. Hun, we can fix this. Just me and you. Really? I'm strong, let me help. He wiped. Before he could say more, I saw more tears slowly begin to form. No, you must leave, Daddy. I jumped towards him quickly. And he got even closer to Janice. He was stuck with his back to the wall. I grabbed Janice's limp hand and I scratched Gary's arm, getting all his DNA under her fingernails. Oh no, Daddy, you killed Mommy. I smile. She fought for her life as hard as she could. I giggled. That's all I can reveal at the moment. Maybe once the FBI truly believes it was my father, I'll give away more. Till next time.